Today I wanted to talk about a manga called Marriagetoxin. It started serialization on the 19th of April last year and is currently at chapter 34. The story is written by Yoda Mizuki and the art drawn by Joe Myaku. Both of them had some one-shots before this one, but nothing notable. Now, of all the new manga that started last year, this is one of the favorites that I found myself reading each week. So I figured that would be a good video. We start off with a little introduction to our world here. We got our main character Garros on a mission. He's a descendant of the famous Poison clan and on his way to finish one of his assassination jobs. On his job, as you can imagine, he poisons someone and kills them. And that, by the way, is the type of world we're focusing on here in this story. We got a lot of different clans that all have their unique skill sets alongside them. There can be stuff like poison, water, sound, and so on. For Garros, however, being from the Poison clan is a bit of a problem right now, because as he is their last descendant, they need him to produce an heir to secure the bloodline. Now, he also has a sister, but she's already got a girlfriend, so that's not gonna work there. So it's up to Garros. At first, he just ignores all that, but once they threaten to force his sister to leave her girlfriend and produce a child, Garros finally steps up and announces that he's gonna get married. Which, by the way, is something he was thinking about for a long time anyway, since all he wants in life is quiet, peace and happiness. The Garros family seems quite toxic, which fits perfectly, right? Right. All of that exposition kind of happens during one of his jobs where he's supposed to kill a marriage swindler. After having a wholesome talk with that person, however, they eventually agree to help each other out. He's gonna save her and she's gonna help him get married in return. The guy setting up the job for Garros ain't too happy about that and decides to set up the worst shoot-up situation imaginable. Like, what are you doing here? There's enough room to split up, but you do this. Yeah, as you can imagine, that goes horribly wrong and they all end up in pain. Not dead, however, because Garros is a good guy, remember? He just made sure they are in so much pain that they never do anything like this ever again. Right at the end, we also get the revelation that the person he saved, Kinosaki, is actually a guy. And that is the end of the first chapter. From here on out, I'll give you a brief summary as to what you can expect, since I don't really want to spoil too much. So following that chapter, Garros and Kinosaki have different things. They try to get Garros a girl that usually end up pretty predictable. That is until they figure out what Garros is really good at: saving people. And so they go on missions together to save different girls, and the manga becomes a bit of a repetitive: save that girl, go on date with that girl, go to next girl, save girl, go on date with that girl, move on to next girl. So it's definitely a bit of a harem thing, but the girls never stick around afterwards, so take that as you want. And it's also something that I'm interested to see how the manga tackles in the future, because it if it's just that, it's gonna get old relatively quickly. But yeah. Now, with that premise, the show still has a lot to add. There's some great humor here. The drawings are great, but sometimes I get the feel that some of it feels out of place compared to the regular style. There's a lot of fighting going on with the different clans, so you get a whole lot of different fighting styles, and it's always fun to see what kind of gimmick the next clan might have. And that is a brief overview of Marriagetoxin, or Marriagetoxin, Marriagetoxin. I'm sorry. It really is a great manga in my opinion, so if any of that sounded remotely fun, definitely give it a try. Next video is gonna be something different, I think, but we will see. I have some ideas of what I want to do. There's definitely some manga that I want to review. There's some new manga that comes out next week, I believe. But that's it for now. Until next time, see ya.